Unigine is a proprietary cross-platform game engine developed by Russian software company Unigine Corp. Apart from its use as a game engine, it is used for virtual reality systems, serious games and visualization. The strongest feature of Unigine is its advanced renderer, which currently supports OpenGL 4.0 and DirectX 11. An updated Unigine SDK is released monthly. Unigine tech demos are included as part of the Phoronix Test Suite for benchmarking purposes on Linux and other systems. A trial version of the engine, called the Evaluation Kit, is provided to companies working on commercial projects. Unigine 1. The last update is released on July 7, 2014. Platforms: Microsoft Windows, Linux, OS X, PlayStation 3, Android, iOS. Rendering: DirectX 9, DirectX 10, DirectX 11, OpenGL, OpenGL S, PlayStation 3, API, C++, Unigine script, serious game features, double precision of coordinates, 64-bit, multi-channel rendering, stereoscopic 3D, anaglyph, Oculus Rift, NVIDIA 3D vision, separate images output, support of multiple output devices with asymmetric projections, e.g., Cave, support for multi-monitor output, zone-based background data streaming. Other features: support of shader model 5.0 with hardware tessellation and direct compute, as well as OpenGL, advanced visual effects, screen space ambient occlusion, SSAO, real-time global illumination, physics module, collision detection, rigid body physics, dynamical destruction of objects, ragdoll, cloth, fluid buoyancy, force fields, time reverse, terrain and vegetation engine, scripting via Unigine script programming language, object-oriented, C++-like syntax, built-in pathfinding module, interactive 3D GUI, video playback using Thera codec, audio system based on OpenGL, visual world editor. Unigine 2. Originally released on October 10, 2015. The current version is 2.1.1. Platforms: Microsoft Windows, Linux, OS X. Rendering: DirectX 11, OpenGL 4, X. Shader languages: HLSL, GLSL, UUSL, Unified Unigine Shader Language, API, C++, C#, Unigine script, serious game features, support for large scenes, double precision of coordinates, 64-bit, zone-based background data streaming, support for geo-coordinates, support for various image output schemas, multi-channel rendering, support for multi-monitor output, video wall, stereoscopic 3D, anaglyph, Oculus Rift, NVIDIA 3D vision, separate images output, quad-buffered stereo, multiple output devices with asymmetric projections, e.g., Cave, support for VRPN protocol, support for motion tracking hardware, support for OpenFlight data format, support for HAL, DIS protocols, support for CIGI protocol. Development: the roots of Unigine are in the Frustum.org open-source project, which was initiated in 2002 by Alexander Frustum Zapjagev, who is a co-founder, along with Denis Shergan, CEO and CTO of Unigine Corp, and the lead developer of the Unigine engine. The name Unigine means Universal Engine or Unique Engine. Linux Game Competition. On November 25, 2010, Unigine Corp announced a competition to support Linux game development. They agreed to give away a free license of the Unigine engine to anyone willing to develop and release a game with a Linux native client, and would also grant the team a Windows license. The competition ran until December 10, 2010, with a considerable amount of entries being submitted. Due to the unexpected response, Unigine decided to extend the offer to the 3 best applicants, with each getting full Unigine licenses. The winners were announced on December 13, 2010, with the developers selected being Cot in Action Creative Artal, who previously developed Steel Storm, Game Pulp, who intend to make a puzzle platformer, and MedArt, who previously worked on Painkiller, Resurrection, Unigine-based projects. There are currently 100+ licensees of Unigine, since a lot of them are from VR and simulation industry, including military ones. They are mostly under NDAs, thus publicly unavailable. Unigine Corp itself has released several projects based on Unigine games. Released: Cradle, released for Windows and Linux in 2015. Oil Rush, released for Windows, Linux and Mac OS X in 2012. Syndicats of Aachen, released for Windows in 2010. Trist, released for Windows in 2012. Pet Shop, released for Windows and Mac, featuring Web Player in 2011. Demolicious, released for iOS in 2012. Upcoming: Dual Universe, MMORPG on a planetary scale. Relics of Anarart. Dialogus, The Winds of War, MMT Online, playable demo available for Windows and Linux. The Dreamers, Kingdom of Core, action RPG for PC. In future for PS3. Simulation and Visualization, ACTISKU, 3D visualization solution for digital marketing and research applications. The visualization component of the analytical software complex developed for JSC, ALMAZANTEY, MSDB, an affiliate of JSC, concern, Almazanti. Real-time interactive architectural visualization projects of AI 3D. Megas Ex Machina, 3D animated movie. SIMREX CDs. SIMREX FDS. SIMREX FTS car driving simulators by INNOSIMULATION. Real-time artworks by John Gerard. Artist. Farm. Solar Reserve. Exercise. Train simulators by SPECTR. DVS 3D by GDI. NAVANTIS Ship Simulator. Benchmarks. Valley Benchmark. Heaven Benchmark. The first DirectX 11 Benchmark. Tropics Benchmark. Sanctuary Benchmark. References. External links. Official website.